Hello and welcome. Uh, this is Reverend Steve Criscole of the Knights Templar Church, and I'm here today out and about, uh, dressed up for riding motorbikes, as you can see, um, in a place where I've tried to find somewhere where it's quiet. Now, on a Saturday in the Philippines, that's not so easy. All I'm competing against in this place are the birds singing in the roof, in the rafters. So I hope you can't hear them. I just hope you can hear me. So I'm in a very small village, not too far from where I live, and here we are. We're here on the Saturday of the weekend, which is what we euphemistically call Easter. Okay, it is a very important weekend, a very important time for Christians, and it should be. And in my opinion, just my opinion, it should be more important even than Christmas. Yes, that's about the birth of Christ, but this is about something much bigger. Now, I'm not going to go into all sorts of things about that. I'm going to be preaching tomorrow, and we will talk more about that then. There is just one thing that I want to pick up on, and that is taken from the Bible, of course. So we're going to read just a very short excerpt from the Gospel of Luke, and it's going to be chapter 23. And the motorbike, the noisy silencer goes away. Chapter 23, starting at verse 39. So let me read it. It says, "And one of the malefactors which were hanged railed on him, saying, If thou be Christ, save thyself and us. But the other, answering, rebuked him, saying, Dost not thou fear God, seeing that thou art in the same condemnation? And we indeed justly, for we receive the due reward for our deeds. But this man hath done nothing amiss. And he said unto Jesus, Lord, remember me when thou comest into thy kingdom. And Jesus said unto him, Verily I say unto thee, today shalt thou be with me in paradise." What have I got to say about that? Well, what was the whole point of Jesus going to the cross? And in this particular excerpt, we see that there's a criminal on either side of him being crucified. One is not aware of Jesus. The other one, well, he is to an extent, but he chooses a very negative attitude. The other has a very positive attitude. And his attitude is one of acceptance, essentially. And what does Jesus reply with? Well, even though he doesn't actually say it, because we know that no one can enter heaven that is sinful, this man is having his sins forgiven on the spot. And that's what it's about, isn't it? It's about forgiveness. This whole situation where Jesus is dying on a cross, it is about forgiving everyone, forgiving everybody their sins, rectifying the problems that started with Adam and Eve back in the Garden of Eden. And that's what I think we need to focus a lot on that actually. Forgiveness of sins. Jesus forgave the criminal who was on the cross next to him. But what about us? Do we forgive? Do we forgive those who trespass against us, as the Lord's Prayer says? Well, we should do. I was going to say, not in exactly the same way that Jesus did, because Jesus is God. But we need to forgive. We need to remember that we are not sinless. If we hold things in our hearts which are unforgiving, it's unhealthy. It's unhealthy for us. And we need to let it go. So that's all I just wanted to say on this very important weekend. As I said, it's very hot here, and I'm in need of, shall we say, a breeze on my face or something, because 35 degrees in the shade is quite warm. Okay, so God bless you, and I hope you can join me tomorrow for my live, if you're a member of our church, which you, if you're watching this, you probably are. So God bless, and hopefully we'll see you then. Bye for now.